Hello friends, today we are at my parents' house. It is time to move them back in. So I was going to share with y'all the whole big mess in the kitchen, and we're going to start with the kitchen first. So this is like episode 1 of the remodel refresh, and I'll be taking y'all along with us as we are moving in. That should be one of the next videos, moving them all back in, and then we're going to take it room by room at a time for decorating it up, and we are just so excited. It has turned out so absolutely gorgeous. So I'm showing y'all the big mess right now, and then we're really going to give this kitchen a really good deep clean. So right now we're mixing up a new full bottle of this Thieves cleaner that is all natural, made of plants, and no chemicals are being used as we are cleaning up this kitchen and making it all nice and refreshed for them to get moved in. If you're new to my channel, my mom and dad had a flood in their house back in January. I believe they said it was January the 10th. And they have been moved in with my mama in her basement. And then there has been lots of construction going on in their house. And we have been so excited for this day to come. And we're going to start in the kitchen. And then the next video, like I said, we are going to be taking all the things out of the little pods that they had for storage. And we're going to be putting as much up as we can back into the bathrooms and the closets and things. That way, whenever they actually come to move the big furniture in on a Thursday, everything will be almost ready and already organized. So we have a good game plan, I feel like. So there is so much like sheetrock dust on everything. I am wiping everything down once and then going back and wiping it down really good for a second time just to get things really shiny because they were disgusting. Y'all, I am cracking up at my facial expressions here. Look at me frowning. You can tell that I am disgusted by how much junk is on these canisters. So Mom and I were thinking that we were going to have to go to the thrift store to get a few things to kind of fill up, because we sold and got rid of a lot of stuff in her home, and we were like, we're going to have nothing to work with. But we were pleasantly surprised with the things that we were able to use and put into this little china cabinet, and we're not going to have to make a thrift store run. We are definitely going to go on shopping trips and thrift store hauls and things to fill up the rest of her house. And really, I'm so just excited to decorate for spring. I think it turned out so cute. I cannot wait to share with y'all her little kitchen area.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
Now this probably doesn't look like it took us a long time to do, but we've been working on this for hours. So don't get discouraged whenever you start messing with little pieces like this and little areas, because it definitely is very hard and time consuming, and you have to make sure things are a little bit symmetrical so it looks good. So you can see, let's open up this glass so you can kind of see what we did, and we may change this up, but this is what we had to work with for now. So we put silver and silver, and then we did a centerpiece, which was the bunny, and then we did the same plates, and then we did the gold on each side, and then we kind of just did a little clutter over here and a little bit over here, and then the two white dishes again. and then we have the 2 white in the center. And so I hope that makes sense. We just tried to balance out everything. Like we didn't put the silver right by the silver or the gold right by the gold. We tried to kind of distribute it out as much as we could. There's glass and there's glass, and then it's the silver and the silver. So I feel like it looks pretty good, and I think we're about to put a plant up here, and then we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do to this area. But I think before we start working here, we're gonna start working on the rest of the kitchen so we can get it all set up so we can see what we definitely need to use on the countertops, and what we don't use, then we can start to use right here, or find something maybe whenever we go to the thrift store, get an idea of what needs to go in this area. This song cracks me up. I think I've said this before when I've used this song. The song is saying, "You could never wear me out," and y'all, I am wore out. I have been in this same Seaside blue sweatshirt for the past 3 days. I have changed my bottoms, but we have been working so hard, and I'm like, let's get up, get after it, go home, eat, go to sleep, wake up, do it again. And I'm just one of those where I'm like, let's work hard, let's hustle, let's get it done. And it is looking so nice and clean. And like, y'all are only seeing the kitchen, y'all haven't seen the rest of the house, and I'm just beyond excited. The movers are actually coming today, and as this video is posted, oh, they're here. I seriously just looked up. I'm in the Jeep editing this video, and I just looked up, and the movers are here. So I've got to hurry up because I've got to be the one that points and tells the movers where to put things. And I said the movers as Dad and Drew and Kayla's husband Austin were putting the refrigerator and the stove back in. That was not the movers, that was the family.
To have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city.
And we are finished. Now, we will be doing some redecorating and moving things around, but this is what it's looking like right now, and I think it just turned out really precious, and Dad loved it too, so that's always a plus. So this is all the little things that we have in the little cabinet, and y'all saw that little green plant that we had planted. We're hoping that it will grow and spread, but Mom and I want to go to the new plant shop that's local to us that has lots of indoor plants, and we have like a checklist of all the places that we need to put plants in her new home because the plants are just making the vibe. So all of the stuff that y'all are seeing right now is the things that she definitely already had. A lot of this came from the thrift store, and all the plants that you're seeing are plants that she already had, and we've repotted to make them look good in the new space. This one is actually my plant that I love, and Mom doesn't want to give it back, but I told her when she got it, this one's coming back home with me, so don't get it attached. I told Mom and Dad too. I said, I don't know if it's the new color of the walls or how everything is so bright and white now that made everything look so clean and shiny, or is it because everything's been covered in sawdust for so many months now and we actually cleaned it off that everything looks so clean. But either way, it looks fabulous in here. We have all the diffusers going in the house to make it smell really good, and I love this little Easter bunny that we got at the Target dollar spot, and we all have them in our houses now with a little diffuser. It's just a cute little pop of spring decor, and this little area right here will get changed up for sure, but just like I said, just how we set things out at the moment. Lots of plants in the windows that need to be revived. I loved her new light that she has for her little kitchen window nook. So this is all for today's video, friend. I hope that y'all enjoyed seeing Mom's little kitchen area come together. Y'all stick around, hit that subscribe button, and come back for us starting to do the whole rest of the house. I hope y'all guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.